Hey everyone, Darren Walsh here, and here is another COVID-19 hack for you. And one of the things I want to get you thinking about is virtual quoting. And there's a little bit of tech involved with this. You need something in order to create the quoting, and there's a process to it. But let me explain what I mean. So, if you are the type of business that requires you to go out and look at a job before you can actually give a price and get the business, perhaps you overcame that sometimes by giving a charge out fee, but really now in today's environment, neither option is very good. Going out and meeting with people and then having to come back, you're wasting your time. You don't know whether they're going to be the right fit, and people aren't going to enjoy having a call out fee. Money is going to be tight and people are going to look at stuff. Now, if you were to create a virtual quote system where people can actually book in a time, you can have an online call with them to actually look through the job and inspect it, you can actually, create a whole new way of getting business. And actually, it's going to be cheaper than having to have your team go out and look at the job. I really like this idea, and certainly I'd like to hear your comments on it when I'm finished going through it. So the first thing is you're going to need some technology. You're going to need something in order to do the call. Now, I use Zoom for all my calls, and I've been doing virtual calls for a long time. Works really, really well, and it's very, very stable. However, you can use Google Hangouts. It's free, right? And it's much more stable than it used to be. In fact, I've been tempted to go to that myself because it's a much better product than when it first came out. You do need to have a quality microphone. People want to be able to hear you and understand you really clearly. And you're probably going to be a lot of times mobile with this. Not everyone has a really great laptop to be able to do this sort of stuff on. So if you don't, these things here, these phones, are probably a better computer than most laptops around there. Even my computer, which is the top of the range HP, the best HP you can get, it's the webcam on actually isn't as good as this phone. Actually, terrible compared to the phone. So this is a microphone that I use, and it has a little plug that goes directly into the phone. And literally, I went to Todd's High Five here at Westfield Chermsides, that's near me, and picked it up. Look, it was a little bit expensive at the time. It was a couple of years ago actually, and I've used it almost every day since, and it's really robust. It doesn't work on all phone covers, that's why my cover is off. So that's a bit of a trap for young players like me. Fits in like that, and it's a directional mic. Now, just show you my little sock. So this little thing here is a sock that goes over the microphone, and what that's for is to stop the wind. So when you hear all those windy sort of stuff, you can actually go down the beach and have this and do a quote from the beach. It's that good. Now, if you want to do something through a laptop, then I recommend using these. This is a Sennheiser. Where's the name gone? Here it is. It's a Sennheiser PC90, I think it's called. But it's pretty similar. Actually, I found them online today for $39. I mean, I paid nearly 3 times more than that when I bought them 3 years ago. These are really comfortable. They do the job. Great sound through them. Highly recommend them. What you will need as well is a way to do online payments. Now you can do that most of them are free. I use Stripe. They do take a percentage of the payment, but to have account is free. And you need a calendar booking system now so that people can book into you. Now, you can do that through G Suite. It's a bit difficult. I use Calendly. It's quite a cheap program to, it's a monthly subscription to get into, and I just find it a lot simpler. There's other versions around. I've tried quite a few, but I just found Calendly just a simple version. So what's the process? So the process is going to be, you're going to offer online booking. So you have to have something on your website or some way that you can send a link to book in a time. You're going to do the virtual inspections, and then you need to understand what are the key aims of the inspection. What are you trying to achieve? What are you looking for? What are the go, no-go scenarios for you when you're looking at a job? And think through the process you go when you do it live. You're going to have to write these things down and say, I would look at this, 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 and this. And you may not get everything right the first or second or third or 10th time you do it, but you need to keep improving that. So every time you do a call, a virtual inspection, make sure you review the recording of it, and that will help you improve. And of course you need a way to hold the payment. Now what I'm referring to here is you need an amount that is going to cover your job, and make sure you're very upfront about it, that you may not use all of that money, or you may need a little bit more, but you're holding an amount that will normally cover the job. So therefore your payment is secure then. Now we want to be able to be seen as decent people, moral people. So if your job doesn't cost that much, please make sure that you show that you've refunded. That will give you so much credibility to your clients and customers that you go see. So that's my hack for today, is virtual quoting. It's a bit long, a little bit of tech there. If you would like to know more about this or understand how you can put this into a total system into your business, then let's jump on a call. I'll show you how I do that for other people, and I do it for myself, of course, and show you how that process of the action step in getting more clients and more business for you will help grow your business during this crisis. So I've got a link there below. Book a time with me or make a comment, and I'm happy to answer it. And also, if you're not watching this inside my group and on YouTube, then go to Seeking Business Autonomy, and I've got a lot more hacks there, or look at the channel, and there's more hacks there. So subscribe and hit the subscribe button. You'll get all these notifications and other hacks as well. Cheers guys, and look forward to giving you another hack tomorrow. Cheers.